Good morning at welcome sa Ask Aya, kung saan aking sasagutin ang mga tanong na pinadala ninyo sa aming Facebook page. Simulan natin. Tanong mula kay Joe Lopez. Tanong niya, Aya, nagbabago ba ang board lot ng isang company? Kapag nagbago ito at tumaas, kailangan din bang tumaas ang ini-invest o binibili kong share sa EIP? Well, Joe, ang board lot nagbabago yan depende sa presyo ng isang stock. Pag tumataas ang presyo, bumababa naman ang board lot. Pag nalalaglag ang presyo, tumataas ang board lot. For example, pag mga 15 pesos ang presyo ng share, usually ang board lot niyan, 100 shares. Pag piso naman yan, 1,000 shares. Tapos pag let's say mataas na mataas tulad ng PLDT na nasa 2,000, 5 shares lang yan. Ang ginagawa naman ng EIP is kinakalculate niya immediately kung anong ilang board lot ang mabibili ng pera na pinapasok mo. So, hindi mo na kailangang problemahin yan because the EIP program will do the figuring out for you. Our second question comes from Mr. Darius Topacio. He asks, Aya, applicable ba ang 401k na meron sa US dito sa Pilipinas? Well, to be honest, wala talaga tayong 401k type na ino-offer sa mga employees. Meron talaga dito usually SSS, PhilHealth, mga ganun ang meron. Pero yung parang sa States, yung 401k na tuwing lilipat ka ng trabaho, kasama mo yon, tapos pwede kang umutang against it, wala talagang ganun dito sa Pilipinas. Third question from Miss Angelica Ibasco. She asks, Hi Aya, I'm from Mindanao and I really want to learn how to invest and attend your seminars. But again, how can I do it from Mindanao? Kasi impractical naman na pumunta pa ako sa Manila. Well, Angelica, at this point, I guess the most realistic option would be to watch our previous episodes. Nasa YouTube na yan. Yung mga seminars naman, of course, CitySec Online has been known to go to Visayas and Mindanao to conduct roadshows and to educate the people. The next time we do something like that, I'll be sure to post it dun sa Facebook page namin para malaman mo din. I believe like right now, next year, we are definitely looking at doing events either in the Visayas and Mindanao region. Our fourth question comes from Miss Ella Lu. She asks, Aya, napansin ko na halos lahat ng kumpanya ay bumaba nung bandang katapusan ng September. Ano po bang nangyari at naapektuhan ng market? The short answer is, medyo magulo pa kasing situation sa Europe. At dahil magulo pa doon, bumabalik yan sa States. At syempre, pag bumababa ang market sa States, maapektuhan ng Pilipinas. Part na kasi talaga tayo ng world market and if something big happens abroad, mararamdaman din natin yan dito. Of course, the flip side is, pag maayos na nila problema nila, malamang aakyat din ang market natin. And next question we have from Miss Faye Charmaine Cruz. She asks, Hi Aya, what is day trading? Well, Faye, day trading it usually refers to the buying or selling of a stock within one day. Parang binili mo siya 9:30, 10 o'clock ng umaga, tapos bago magsara yung market ng alauna, ibebenta mo na agad. This is a very risky way to trade kasi pwedeng ang bilis gumalaw eh. Yes, pwedeng umakyat din yan, pero pwedeng malaglag din yan agad. At dapat nakatutok ka talaga dun sa market, hindi ka pwedeng umaalis, hindi ka pwedeng may trabaho kung nagde-day trade ka. Okay. And our last question comes from Miss Joanne Seno. She asks, Hi Aya, next year hanggang 3 PM na daw ang trading. Ano magiging effect nito? Well, Joe, the main effect is talagang mahihirapan na ang mga casual investors to day trade. Kasi isipin nyo, mula 9:30 hanggang alas 3 na market. So kung may trabaho ka, paano mo mababantayan ng market kung hanggang alas 3 na to? Dati kasi, hanggang alas 12, alauna. Like today, hanggang alauna pa rin yan. Next year, hanggang alas 3, mahirap na. So that's the main effect to an investor. But of course, the PSE hopes that it will actually encourage more people to invest kasi mas mahaba na yung trading hours, lalo na people from abroad. As to whether that will actually happen, titignan na lang natin. But of course, we hope that the extended trading hours will allow more people to trade so more people can benefit from the market. That's all the questions we have for today. If you have any other questions, feel free to post it sa Facebook page namin. And again, sasagutin namin dito. It always helps to have a goal whenever we invest. Whether it's you want to retire in 20 years o gusto mong mabigyan lamang ng magandang buhay ang pamilya mo today. Having a goal helps you maintain your focus and keeps you disciplined. Salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay sa amin for the past 30 minutes. Bago ako umalis, iiwan ko isang tanong sa inyo. Kaya mo bang bitawan ng ilan sa mga social commitments mo? Take the Pesos and Cents Challenge and begin investing this holiday season. Gawin mo na ring New Year's resolution yan for 2012. Now, kung may na-miss ka today, pwede mo pa rin niyang mapanood sa aming YouTube channel. So until next week, join us again for another educational episode here on Pesos and Cents. Smart investing, everyone.